It's off by 3 threads. Has to be reground.
Sister Ching, it's already 6:30.
Isn't your daughter Daisy's birthday today?
I'll handle the rest.
This notch has to be polished by hand. If you do it, the client won't pass inspection. Mom, Zachary. That batch at the factory is urgent. I'm sorry, Mommy got back late.
You know how to come home, too late. Looks like you never treated this place like home. Susan, look at yourself. Dressed like that, you look like a mother. Zach has been with the kid all day and still waited for you to come back and cook. And you, like you felt—
Mom, that's enough.
Get out.
Stella, go wash. The place reeks of motor oil. Daisy's coughing.
I'm going right now.
Don't touch the kid, you're filthy. You're a woman, why do you have to hang around with all those men? You worked that hard for a few bucks and can't even take care of the family. Is this any way to live?
Daisy. Mom, take Daisy's health card. Zach, hurry and get a taxi by the road.
Who's the child's guardian?
Doctor, how's my daughter?
The child has acute immune thrombocytopenia with severe internal bleeding, in critical condition and must be admitted to the ICU now. After that, she'll need a bone marrow transplant.
How much will the surgery cost?
Pay a deposit of $100,000 for the whole surgery, plus the anti-rejection treatment afterward, will cost about $800,000 in total.
800,000? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money?
There's only $3,200 in the card. It's not even enough for 1 day in the ICU. Go find the money now, or we'll have to stop the medication.
Su Dacheng owes me $1 million in commissions and dividends. That's Dwudwa's life on the line. Stronghold Su processing plant.
Didn't Ching tell you to take time off? Why are you back again?
Bro. Duo's in the hospital. Costs $800,000.
Whoa, how did it get this bad? Huh. Here, I'll send you $500 later. Get the kids some supplements.
Bro. I don't want $500. That batch of export parts from last year, you said if precision met the standard, the commission and bonus would be $1 million.
Right now, I just need 800,000 to save my life. I don't want the rest.
Factory office. Chingzi, I won't hide it from you as your brother. The factory is busy right now.
But in truth, all debt on the books.
You saw it just now too. The client hounds us every day. If I can't deliver the goods, where am I supposed to get the money?
But I pulled all-nighters for 2 months to finish that job. You said payment had come in.
Even if the money comes in, I still have to cover the workers' wages first. You're my sister, can't you cut your brother some slack? Besides, I was planning to use that money on new equipment. If the factory goes under, where are you gonna make money then?
But that's Blossom's life we're talking about. Archie Sue, you're her uncle.
Ching, wake up. 800 grand is a bottomless pit. I'll tell you the truth, there's really no money in the account. You want money? Just wait a bit, bro, let me catch my breath.
Factory office. Bro, I'm begging you. Please, just lend it to me. I'll sign an IOU. I'll work for you my whole life without pay.
Xavier Sue, it's not that I don't want to help you. The factory can't pay this month's electric bill. If I give you the money, dozens of workers will have nothing to eat tomorrow.
That's your own niece's life. 800,000, let me pay it back in installments.
With what am I supposed to pay it back? I'm barely keeping my own head above water. Sully Star, don't push me. I can't help with this.
Soren Strong. You owe Dottie. I'll earn it back myself.
800 grand? Even if we sold everything, we couldn't scrape together 80 grand. Listen to me. This child has had a hard life. Let's stop trying to save her.
What did you say?
I'm telling the truth. Look at our family. Can we afford to save her? Do you have to push the whole family to death? Zachary is still young. We can have another one later.
Zachary.
So that's what you think too?
Susan. Doctor said the surgery has only a 50-50 chance. If we spend the money and still can't save him, our whole family will be ruined for life.
Okay. So nice. This is the home I, Sue Green, have had all my life.
Sister Green, what are you doing? If this job fails, your hand could be ruined.
This job pays $5,000 apiece. I'm the only one in the factory who can do it. I have to grind out three samples.
Green, what are you doing?
That's $15,000 in labor fees total. Pay me now, and I'll leave right away.
Green worked overtime and ran the machine without approval. By factory rules, a violation.
What did you say?
Look closely. These are the rules. And since you broke procedure, the company has decided to terminate the contract.
Sir, I'll pay off these 3 months of rent first. I'll make up the rest once I deliver my first batch of orders.
This warehouse leaks in rain and lets the wind through. You want to set up a workshop here? Around here, we've never seen a woman run things. Don't lose so much you end up selling your pots.
If my hands stay steady, I won't have to sell a thing.
Sir,
Help me move that machine inside. Add $200 to the rent.
You can pay more, too. But fair warning, if you miss the rent, I'll sell that junk heap straight to the scrapyard.
Dodo's mom has staked all our future living money on this.
Hey, has Zhao Qingjia's wife lost her mind? Instead of staying at the factory for good pay, she comes here to haul carts. This is what comes of not settling down. A woman messing with grease, face covered in grime. What man would stand that?
My life is my own. Whether it's hard or not, I'll bear it. Excuse me, aunties.
Pa, look at that pathetic mess.
I bet the Chow family will kick her out sooner or later. Su Qing, you blew all the money from your jewelry on this warehouse. That was our retirement money. What if you lose it?
Mom, that was my dowry. I sold it to pay for Duo's medical bills and buy some equipment.
Su Qing, Mom's doing this for the family. Come back. I'll beg Su Ta Chang. Apologize to him. If you're going solo, can you be more careful?
What if the factory fails? Where will Duo medical bills come from? Can't you think about this?
Think? When you were about to give up on Duo, who thought of her? Chao Ching, from today on, if I don't make something of myself, I will never set foot in your house again. To be continued.
This won't work. This batch is off by 5 thou. The client says it's for high-speed rail. Even the smallest error is a serious offense. Those college kids said the new machine could calibrate itself. Where are they?
Those college kids said
It's beyond the machine's limit.
it needs manual fine-tuning. But Sue Green is gone.
Without that woman, can I make it through the year? Regrind it. Keep grinding till passes.
Dingxing Heavy Industries reception room.
Hey, Mr. Ho. Hear me out. The equipment was just set up. It needs a break-in period.
President Sue. I invested, not in your trial period. If this batch of pistons isn't ready by tomorrow, I won't pull my funding.
I'll make you pay triple the losses. Tomorrow, I found the best mechanic in Dragon City.
The best mechanic? I heard you just fired a woman who could keep the tolerance within 1 micron.
Well, that was because she wouldn't follow management. Don't worry, President He. Machines are always more accurate than people.
Dingxing Heavy Industry lobby.
Mr. Ho, this is a sample polished by hand. You can have it tested.
Mr. Ho, she worked at my factory, but was fired for breaking safety regs. She's been messing around out there. The quality of her work can't be guaranteed.
Mr. Sue. Whether it's good or not, I'll judge for myself. 0.001 microns, with no margin of error. Su Qing, you made this in that warehouse? Machines are dead.
Hands are alive. If Highwind can't do this kind of precision work, I can.
Old Chin, spread the word. Say Su Green Warehouse uses secondhand materials and the quality doesn't pass. Yeah, and give Mr. Ho's side a heads up too. What is there to check? I told the truth. How could her lousy warehouse have a quality control process? Besides, that order should have been mine in the first place.
The material certificate for Mr. Hose doesn't match the hardness. It's off by at least 2 grades. This isn't the material
What do you mean? Who switched it?
The shipping note says grade A material, but this batch passed through Seabreeze's warehouse in transit. Mr. Hale, you can check the shipping surveillance.
Secretary Chen, pull up the shipping surveillance from Seabreeze warehouse. Danielle Su. The shipping surveillance caught everything. You swapped out my client's raw materials without permission. Expect a letter from my lawyer. Susan, I've decided to officially give this order to you. An upfront payment of 300,000, then the rest by progress. The total contract is 1.2 million.
Thank you for your trust, Miss. I'll deliver the first sample batch in 3 days.
It's over. It's all over.
Nurse. Please put the 200,000 deposit for Dodo in bed 1 on the account first.
200,000? Where did you get it?
I earned it the hard way.
Dodo, you can be saved now. Mom did it.
Why you really got the money? The 3 million order is real.
To be continued. It's true. Zane Chase, you don't have to go beg Simon Strong anymore, and you definitely don't have to listen to Mom and give up Daisy.
Sue Green, I'm sorry. I never thought a woman like you could really keep a factory going.
Not doing it to keep the factory going. I'm doing it to save my daughter. Zane Chase, if you still want to be her father. Then go back to the warehouse and help watch the materials, okay? I'll quit my job tomorrow.
I'm in.
Jingzi, you're back. Tired? Mom made braised ribs for you. Shouldn't that 3 million deposit be put in the hands of someone reliable?
That money belongs to the company. It's for materials and payroll. I have an accountant.
How can outsiders be reliable than family? Your father-in-law ran the factory warehouse. Let him help and focus on the technical side.
No need. I hired people for the factory. No one involved. Mom, I'll give you living expenses every month. Don't worry. And one more thing. Now, I decide Dodo's discharge plan. If anyone brings up giving up, I'll take the kid and move out.
Qingzi, Boss Su, that beast Su Dakyang hasn't paid wages in 3 months. Guys, I heard you landed a big job. We came to ask for some work. Hey.
Uncles, everyone. Back when I was in Haifeng, you taught me a lot of the trade. As long as you're willing to work hard, I'll pay 1.5 times the standard rate and never delay a paycheck.
1.5 times.
1.5 times, Boss Sullivan? You mean it?
As long as the goods are finally made, the bonus is separate, but there's one rule. If anyone cuts corners, leave right now.
Don't worry, Master Sullivan. Working with you, we'd never disgrace the old craftsman.
Quentin Sullivan, you're poaching my people and ruining my name. You won't open this factory today.
Sawyer Sullivan, you still owe everyone their hard-earned money. How do you have the nerve to come here making trouble? That's company business.
Sue Green, if you know what's good for you, transfer Prosper Peak's contract to me.
Sam Strong, I've called the police. If you leave, I won't press it. But if you touch even a screw, the camera's got it all. The camera's got it all of it. Think carefully.
Fine, you've got guts. Sue Green, we'll see about that.
Miss Sue, we put it on record.
If he comes back to her,
Call the police any.
Thank you, officer.
awesome.
To be continued.
Science already gave it a death sentence, and you think you can bring it back with your bare hands?
Machines calculate numbers. I touch the soul of metal.
Master Sue, this concerns the reputation of our Dragon City company.
Reputation is earned through grit, not begged for.
What can this old school trick do besides make a pile of metal shavings?
Shut up. Now that sounds right.
Zero vibration repair successful.
Mr. Mark. Looks like you've still got 50 years to go before you master our ancestors' craft. Ahahaha.
Miss Sue, the child's condition is unstable. The second surgery must happen soon, and the cost.
I'll get the money together in the next few days.
A machine can be fixed, but a child can't wait.
Dottie. Even if your mother has to grind herself to dust, she'll still keep you alive.
Sue Green. So now you think you're really something.
Everyone laughed at me, said I live off a woman.
Do you have to drag what little pride I have left through the mud?
I'm trying to save our daughter's life.
Save her life? Looks to me like you're saving your own vanity. A woman. Hanging around with a bunch of men all day, what kind of woman does that?
Shut down your factory. Go get my job back tomorrow.
This is the receipt for the 100 grand I begged and borrowed for when you were in the hospital 3 years ago. Back then, never looked down on you. So now, please don't make me worry.
So, Sue Strong, are you paying this penalty or not? If not, we'll haul away all your junk metal. Hey, hey, hey! Guys, please give me 3 more days. My cousin landed a huge order. I'll go beg her.
You mean that woman worker you fired?
She's a big name in the industry now.
Get lost, you jerk. Move, move. Boss Sullivan gave the order.
No unauthorized people allowed inside.
Brother, do me a favor and let her know her own brother is here. Back then, how did I misjudge her so badly? I ruined a genius's youth, and now I'm counting on her to save my life.
Manager Susan Green reported your warehouse fails to meet environmental standards. You must shut down and make corrections now.
My permits are in order. This order has to be delivered the day after tomorrow.
The fix-up period means at least 2 weeks shut down, right?
Susie Green. Can this work? What if the neighbors hear the noise and call the cops?
If we don't deliver, Daisy's surgery money is gone.
Then what do we do? You tell me, I'll do the heavy lifting.
Zane Cole, you.
Cut the crap. Show me how to secure it. You just keep grinding.
Wasn't the factory sealed off? How did you get it running?
As long as I'm alive, it stays alive.
No way. Where did you get the equipment? You're operating without approval.
I got a video. You had someone dump trash into Master Sue's warehouse.
President He, it's a misunderstanding. I was following the rules.
I've already notified the regulators. Master Sue, your factory can be unsealed right now.
Ladies, I don't want showpieces here. As long as you're willing to learn and master precision work, I'll help you make something of yourselves.
President Sue, I'm planning to invest $5 million. Let's build Dragon City's first women's mutual aid machining group.
Your mom finished simmering this. The doctor said you need to build strength and blood. Have a few more sips.
Chingzi. Your mom used to have a wicked mouth. And you still take such good care of me.
It burns me up inside.
Mom, Su Ching stayed till midnight yesterday trying to find you a specialist and came over first thing this morning.
I misjudged you. I had thought working a friar wasn't respectable. Grandma's got new clothes now.
Mom said Grandma's a birthday star, so she has to be dressed up nice and pretty.
This fabric cost a lot, right?
Chingzi, you work hard for your money. Buy yourself some outfits.
Mom, there are plenty of chances to look respectable. I need you to help me hold this family together.
Mom, take it. In this house, Boss Sue calls the shots. Even I have to listen to her. Ha ha ha.
Mr. He, the committee notified us that the national skills competition has been moved to next week. The preliminary submission is due tomorrow.
Got it. I'll head back to the factory.
It won't delay production.
Boss Sue, this hand injury is an old grinding injury. You can't keep pushing through it.
This is the final sample. Can't be off by even a micron. Fine after a 2-minute break.
Hey! You're grinding away like life depends on it. If it flares up during the competition, your hands will be ruined.
Kira. I'm ashamed to face you. This is an all-family bruise remedy. It works on abrasions like yours.
So now Mr. Vale sells medicine? I'm scraping by. I can't afford your kind.
I'm not selling. I turned myself in for those debts. I'm going in tomorrow. I figured it out.
My life was ruined by greed.
You can't let this injury ruin you.
Turn yourself in, and once you've paid off those penalties.
If it hurts, say it. Don't always carry it all by yourself.
In Dwedwa's picture, Mom's a superhero. Superheroes aren't allowed to say they hurt.
Ma'am, this is the national skills competition, not some village repair shop. That ruler of yours isn't as accurate as this Titan Heavy Industries machine.
A ruler is dead, but the heart is alive, kid. Steady hands aren't judged by your clothes.
I heard your hand is injured too.
If I were you, drop out now.
Save yourself the embarrassment.
That's impossible.
How could the machine-calculated angle be that far off? Heh. Chief Judge, I request a blind test.
Contestant Sue Green, please repeat that.
The machine sensors were disrupted by a magnetic field. All the readings are wrong.
Closed eye test. Contestant Sue, are you sure you want to give up visual judgment? Blind test data. Number 1 in full field nanometer level accuracy.
Boss Sue.
That punk Sue Dachiang owes us so much, and you just took over the factory like that?
I took over the plant and equipment, not his bad debts. If you want money, go to court and split up whatever family assets he has left. Factory office.
Chingzi, you really took over the factory?
If I didn't, those dozens of old workers would have ended up begging on the street, Su Dachiang. I covered part of the public money you embezzled.
Why would you help me? It's like something stuck in my throat. I screwed you over before.
I'm not helping you. I'm preserving the Su family's craft. I also took care of your daughter's gambling debts. Tell her to find an honest job.
Masters, everyone.
I've let you all down. From now on, follow Boss Su Ching and work hard. Don't let our craft die.
Gentlemen, Haifeng is gone, but trade secrets are here. If you stay, your pay will be doubled.
We'll start over from scratch.
Good. Boss Sullivan, your factory needs to expand. Without these 20 million, it can't keep running. Drink this glass. And I'll sign the contract right away.
Mr. Chang, my stomach isn't feeling well. Can I drink tea instead of wine?
Boss Shaw, this is how sincere you are about doing business. In Dragon City, no one dares refuse my drink.
Sue Green, are you crazy? If you die at this table, what happens to Dot? What happens to me?
Joe Chase. That 20 million means the wages for those 500 workers at the factory are covered.
What matters more, money or your life? Right now, do you see anything besides that lousy factory? What about this family?
Sophie, Mr. Harper was scared of how tough you were. Contract signed and stamped. 20 million will hit this afternoon.
Mr. Hayes. Thank you. Ethan. Look out window, that's Sea-Star's smokestack. The livelihood of 500 families. If I go down, all those bowls shatter. To be continued.
Dr. Quinn said the surgery tomorrow will take about 4 hours. Get some rest tonight.
I'll stay with her a little longer. Mr. He, something big happened to Su Ching. The Longridge project's main shaft got hit during lifting. The deformation is over the limit.
Only you can fix it.
If it's not fixed by dawn, the whole launch plan will be delayed.
Zhao Qing. Tomorrow is Duo's surgery. I was going to stay with her through, but this part. I'm the only one in the country who can fix it.
If I go now, what time can I finish?
If I leave now, I'll make it back before dawn. Daisy's surgery is at 8 this morning. I'll be back to sign in time.
Swear you'll be standing right at this door before 8.
I swear.
Mom, are you going to fix a machine?
I'll be right back. When the sun comes up, you'll see me.
Mom's a superhero.
Boss Sullivan, this spindle is made of special alloy. It sheds heat too fast. Hand grinding can't control the temperature at all.
Even if it's hard, we still have to do it. Go bring every bit of industrial coolant in the plant. Daisy, Mom is fighting this with you. Before dawn. I'll come back to you, no matter what. Ah.
Precision is beyond the industry's highest standard.
This has broken the limits of physics.
The spindle is restored.
Ethan, you saved the whole launch project. You're Longford's hero. Get me to the hospital, Daisy, now.
Doctor. My daughter.
The surgery was a complete success. The kid's strong-willed. He's been moved to observation now.
Ah.
The nation's key research project has completed this phase. Behind it are the people on the front line. The dedication of skilled workers. Chingzi, look, you're the pride of the whole country. Duo saw it too.
Mom's a superhero.
Your reputation is bigger than your talent. In Dragon City, no one has ever turned down a merger deal from the Zhang family.
Mr. Zheng, we're not selling. In business, pride is
The cheapest thing there is. Cut off her power. Let's see how our machines keep running.
President Zane.
Humph. Mr. Hayes can protect her for a while. But not forever. This is Zane Tanner's doing again.
Everyone, stay calm. Zane Turner wants me to bow down. He picked the wrong person. Zach Chase, is the generator ready? He thinks this trick can crush me. My skills were never just in the power lines. They're in these hands too.
Ching, I borrowed this from an old coworker, and the tank's full.
Mom, keep it up. Everyone, let's go.
Zane Turner thinks cutting the power will make us give in today. We're going to show him. What do you mean by the tough backbone of the Sioux family mill?
Uncle, ginger soup.
Careful, it's hot. Come on, careful, it's hot. Mr. Su, Jing Tiancheng has bought all the premium abrasives on the market. Our current stock will only last.
Xing Tiancheng is starting a price war. He can drag it out. We can't.
Do premium abrasives have to be imported? Since he's cut off my way out, I'll make my own path.
Boss Sue, stop trying. How could a workshop like ours ever develop that kind of high-tech abrasive? Hey,
Ah.
Chingzi. The Su family's polishing isn't just about steady hand. That mix uses the formula Uncle left behind back then.
Oh.
Mr. Su, it worked.
Cost is only 1/10 of Jingtianchi.
But the precision is even higher.
Send our new product to every small factory cut off by Jing Tiancheng.
Free trial. The final round for Sylvie Sue is hell level hard. She has to fix parts and write the control code on the spot.
Code is logic. Grinding is art. Mr. Hale, I'm ready.
Quincy, I'm trapped in the warehouse. It's locked from outside. They said if you don't quit tomorrow, they won't let me out.
Theo Chase.
So you finally went with the dirtiest trick.
Boss Sue, you got here pretty fast. If you want your man out, it's simple. Just don't show up tomorrow.
Aster, don't worry about me. Go compete. Huh.
Crying won't help. Mr. Zane said if you don't drop out, your man stays in there until the day after tomorrow. You called the police? Miss Sue, we've recorded your emergency call throughout. The evidence is solid. Based on the statements from the two suspects, we've opened a case against the mastermind, Mr. Zane.
I'm just glad you're okay, Zach. Go home and wait for me. Mr. Hayes, drive.
Last call. Contestant number 18, Susan Green. If you don't show up, you'll be disqualified.
Contestant number 18, Susan Green, reporting in.
Contestant Sue, in your condition, can you still do precision work?
If my hand's not broken, I can still grind.
Oof. Showing up to the finals looking like that is an insult to our mechanical art.
Just wait till I'm done grinding. You and your art talk again.
Ha ha ha. Sorry, my machine's pretty powerful. Ma'am, you'd better hold on tight with that wooden hand.
No matter how loud the noise is, it can't cover up the stench of trash. Turning on high-frequency vibration interference. People Jingtiancheng are dirty, every one of them.
Su Ching.
Timer off. Timer on. She's ditching the measuring tools. It's a contest with a margin of error of 0.001.
If I can't see it, I'll let my bones remember. My fingertips are the most accurate ruler in the world.
Director Ho, this is what efficiency looks like.
Su Ching.
My equipment has finished polishing at the molecular level. Your master Su is still feeling around in the dark for the seam.
In this trade, the one who runs fastest doesn't always win.
Then let's see whether my high-tech wins or her old-school tricks.
Your machine overheated and locked internal bearings after prolonged high-frequency vibration. The precision for the last 10 kilometers is ruined.
No way. My system is the best. How could it overheat?
When messing with someone else, your machine takes the same damage too. This is for Dora and those 500 workers. I cannot lose.
This isn't just a repair. He repaired the internal molecular stress of the raw material.
Cheater. She must have added some other filler into the part. I want an on-site cross-section test.
If Mark can't handle losing, then get out of Dragon City. In this year's Craftsman Spirit Contest, you're nowhere close.
The champion of this national skills contest is Sue Green.
Green, you did it. Starting today, you call the shots at Dragon City Manufacturing.
Mr. Ho, I just want women in the factory to have food on the table. We see Master Sue Green has already
Stepped onto center of the podium. As first female champion, Master Sue.
What do you want to do most right now?
Zach, true, what's wrong with Blossom? Didn't the surgery finish?
She suddenly started bleeding badly. It's Rh negative blood. The blood bank is out.
The whole city is trying to find some.
Who has Rh negative blood?
The child can't wait any longer.
I'm type A. Zhao Qing is type O. Why now? Is heaven trying to destroy me?
Qingzi, stop crying. I have panda blood.
Brother, you.
I owe you and Daisy in this life. Let this blood repay my debt to the child.
Mr. Sullivan reached 400.
With your current condition.
This is the limit. We have to stop.
It's not enough. The child still needs more.
If we take any more, your life.
Mr. Sullivan, lie back down.
AB negative. Called in from the blood bank in the next district. I can still give another 200.
Ching, that's enough. Daisy's gonna make it.
The doctor said she's out of danger. Victor Su still hasn't woken up. Let's go check on him.
You go and buy something nice. Take the money from my card. Daisy. From now on, Mom will never let you out of my sight again. When you're better, the quality control team lead job will still be yours.
Quincy.
Back then, I took that money.
Because my daughter owed loan sharks a lot of money. If I didn't pay, they would have broken her arms and legs.
You never told me.
What good would that have done? I'm a useless father. I hurt you, and I hurt Blossom too.
I hid that ledger on a beam in the old house.
Go get it later.
Qing's in trouble. International heavy industry giants V jointly sued, saying your grinding technology is.
They stole their patent? Stole it? I built this with my own hands. What patent?
They say the non-signature repair process you use is almost identical to a secret technology from 30 years ago. Now the court has frozen all our overseas orders. To be continued.
Miss Su, under the preservation order, your company's repair equipment and finished polished
Until the lawsuit is
over. How long will that take? 500 workers are counting on those orders to eat. That's your problem. If you sign this technology transfer and compensation agreement now, we can apply to drop the case.
Zachary Turner. Rip out the Su family's roots.
And cut off the Su family's way forward. Ching, maybe we should just sign it. The factory's shut down. Where are we supposed to get Dodo's rehab money?
We can't sign. The moment you do, you break the backbone of Chinese craftsmanship, break its backbone, break its backbone.
Miss Su, you'll pay for your arrogance. Shut the factory down.
Fellow colleagues. My client, Ms. Susan Green, has filed a countersuit with the court in this case. This is the first piece of evidence. It's been verified by the National Archives and 3 independent experts that these manuscripts were written in 1870, that is 120 years earlier than the so-called filing date for the secret technology.
Page mentions the Evergreen Revival Repair.
It was conceived by ancestor Samuel Green while restoring Grand Bell.
The paper composition analysis supports that
Please take the appraisal report back to your client. Our countersuit has already been accepted, including the request to lift the asset freeze. The court hearing is tomorrow.
Mr. Hall, the case is still going on, but the initiative is in our hands. Ms. Green, an international corporation accused, they say the workplace is full of cancer-causing oil grime. How do you explain that? Grease is a machine sweat. Not poison for killing people.
Everyone knows you hire jobless women.
To save a little on insurance.
I hire sisters here, not cheap labor. Mr. Ho, turn on the live stream. Today won't talk business, only skills. Sisterly, show everyone the skills certificate you got last month. I only knew sewing gloves. Now I'm a clean craft work.
Top secret senior polisher.
$8,000 a month benefits and social insurance. Every grinder here has ventilation and air filters, and every worker is covered by injury insurance. Zane Carter, you thought public opinion could drown me, but you forgot the truth could save me.
Find out what her next order is. I want her humiliated in front of the whole world.
Boss Carter. Susan Green's mold material is 10 times better than yours. I'm out of this deal.
President Chung. The suppliers who said they'd pull out have all backed down. They're all lining up at the gate of Sylvie Green's factory.
Boss Green, this old buddy saved our lives. And brought out the best in us, too.
Green, this is the junior technician certificate I just got. From now on, you do the grinding, and I'll set the tool.
Master Chow, I'll only pay you the minimum wage. Got a problem with that?
As long as I can work with you, I'd do it for free.
Green, I let Uncle down.
I've brought shame on the Sioux family.
Kneeling won't grind out parts. Sioux factory needs help with heavy work. Want to come back?
You'd still take me in? A guy like me with a record?
The Sioux mill doesn't keep freeloaders. Be here at 8 sharp tomorrow.
Hi, Master Sue. Intern Daisy reporting for duty.
What did my rascal learn today?
Dad taught me how to read a dial gauge. Mom, when I grow up, I want to be an engineer too and build the biggest, most accurate planes.
Daisy, put this on. We're going to our new home.
Mom, look, am I as awesome as you now?
Food's ready. Today's a big day for family. Nobody's allowed to be late.
Look at this. The grease is all in your fingers.
Chingzi, today mom's serving you. You just open your mouth.
Come on, this first toast is to our family's rock, Boss Sue. What are you thinking about? Thinking about that patent lawsuit?
I was thinking, these hands were rubbed raw again and again. And at last, they earned a table full of hot food.
Yo, Boss Sullivan, hauling bricks yourself now? This tiny temple can't hold a giant like you.
Uncle Walter, quit teasing him. Daniel Sullivan, get to line 3. The parts there are off by 5 thou.
Don't worry, Mr. Sullivan. If I can't grind it right, I won't clock out. Daniel Sullivan, not bad. The pass rate on this batch is actually 100%. Back then, I cared about money, and I turned out scrap. Now I think about survival. And what I make has a conscience. Daniel Sullivan.
The Sioux family has to earn back its honor.
Quincy. I'll make up for the craftsmanship we owed Uncle back then.
Only our German-made software can tune this kind of god-tier precision. Chinese women workers. They're better suited to sewing.
Mr. Andrew. Master Sue's hands are more precise than your software.
Software is dead. But up in the upper atmosphere, The parts can breathe. 7 days. Hand polished. The precision doesn't meet the I, Sue Green, will pack up and leave.
Sue Green, you even dared to take on a national project?
President Zane said it himself.
As long as you back off now, all these key people can get 10 times the pay.
If you want to leave, take your pay and get out now. If you want to stay, stand with me and win pride for the women workers of China.
You ungrateful fool. Just look at this workshop. How many people will be left tomorrow?
Those heartless bastards.
Took Zachary Sterling's money and ran. Ms. Sullivan, we can't finish this job.
Finish it or not, we still have to do it. Quinn, I'm with you. Worst case, we'll work in 2 shifts.
As long as there's one person left, Riverclear's fire will never burn out.
No, Mr. Sullivan. Once the speed goes up, the metal expands from the heat.
There's no way to hold.
A 2-micron margin of error.
That's a dead end in physics. Grinding harder will ruin the material.
Quincy, I sorted through all the temperature control data from before. Check if the cooling flow direction is the problem.
It's not the cooling, the force. We're stuck in a dead end with symmetrical grinding.
This kid's trying to grind himself into the machine too.
Who is it? Mom, what are you doing here?
You haven't been home these past few days, so I made you some ginseng soup. Ching, rest. The sky's not falling.
Mom, if I don't finish this, then the sky really will fall.
Mom, look. Plane flies at an angle, makes it go the farthest.
The force needn't be symmetrical. It just needs to cancel out the distortion.
Ching, what did you say?
Zane, we don't need the usual route. Dodo just saved us.
Go get those foreign experts, now.
President Zane, the experts have pulled back to the hotel.
The fire crew is on site and has flames under control.
But the classified equipment is still overheating and running.
Suri, what are you doing here? Here to laugh at me?
I confirmed with the fire crew. There's no risk of an explosion now. As technical advisor, I'm taking the girls in to save the equipment. Come on, girls. It's our time.
You did it without machine assistance. Just by feel.
Boss Sue.
I am no human. I cut your power and stole your people, and you still saved my life.
I saved the machine. In Zane's line of work, there's no divide between men and women, only between those who care and those who don't.
The humidity is 0.5 too high. The bearing is off by 2 microns, Ms. Sue. In aerospace engineering, that's suicide.
Only 3 minutes left. There's no time for mechanical fine-tuning.
I'll do it.
Are you insane? The heat from your hands will ruin the part. She's actually using body heat to offset environmental error. She's gone beyond the equipment's theoretical limits. Ms. Su, I salute the craftsmen of China.
Approved. I'm heading home to cook for my daughter.
My mom is someone who grinds out stars by hand. She's my superhero.
Aoko, that sample you polished. I used it as a teaching piece for the new apprentices. The Su family has produced a dragon.
Honey, you've worked hard. From today on, you just focus on the machines. I'll handle all the cooking and dishes at home.
Eat some meat, look how skinny your face is. Haha. Mom will never say again that working a blue-collar job won't get you anywhere.
Su Qing. The nation honored you. You were named a Master Craftsman of the Nation.
Mom, this award is for you. You're the most amazing top scholar in the world.
All the hardship melted in that one word, Mom, and turned completely into sweetness, like any
Ordinary happy woman.
I'm no superhero. I'm just a tiny screw. I shine where I'm needed most, with a spark made in China. My hands can't stop, and craftsmanship can't be lost. This is my whole life, Sue Green.
Mom, I'm bringing you the measuring tools.
Hey, Dodo, you're here.